All throughout our day, we are faced with difficult choices. We wake up. Do we get up and take charge of our day? Or do we hit the snooze button? You're at work and someone brings cake and ice cream in. Do we say no? Or do we break our diet and say, oh, just this one time won't hurt? You're walking to get some coffee. You see a girl you really want to talk to. Do you step up as a man and say hi? Or do you follow that evolutionary response to play it safe, play it cool, and just keep walking? How about when you know you want to sit down and work on that novel you've always wanted to write, but you find yourself putting it off to watch TV and jerk off to progressively weirder porn? But you find yourself putting it off to watch TV and eat Cheetos all day. It can be almost impossible to make the right decision all the time. We meet so much resistance from ourselves, the world, and people around us that it can be demoralizing. You can start to feel helpless. How are you supposed to know what you should devote your energy to? The key is to do what Steven Pressfield calls using resistance as a compass. It can point you to the one thing you should be doing. The more fear and resistance you have, the more sure you can be that what you're trying to do is true to yourself. When you are truly on your path and on the way to giving your gift to the world in the fullest way you can, resistance will seem to pop up from everywhere. From within, from the world around you. Even loved ones might start acting weird around you. Not consciously, but when we see someone giving their gift to the world and we are not doing so ourselves, we feel bad. We might even subconsciously sabotage that person. The more afraid you are of something, the more sure you can be that you have to do it. This is very different from what most people will want to hear. We want to feel good. We want the moment to feel just right before we do that big thing. You will hear this all the time. Oh no, I can never do that. I'm too scared. Most people actually believe bad emotions and not feeling good is a valid excuse to not take action. But in a hypothetical world, say someone came along and put a gun to your head and said, do the right thing. It wouldn't matter how much fear, stress, and anxiety you had. You would be able to do it. And all the best things in my life came from making the scariest decision possible. No matter what physiological panic buttons were going off in my body. Leaving my hometown and all my friends and family to move to a place where I knew nobody and accepted a job I had no idea if I could do or not. This was terrifying, but one of the best decisions I ever made. Giving up a safe, secure, comfortable life to live in my truck and pursue my dreams. I kept thinking so much about what people would say and how they would judge me, but I did it anyway. After years and years of social anxiety, finally deciding to go expose myself to high-pressure social situations until my social anxiety was almost completely gone. Creating my first video and putting it out there for the world to criticize and shit on. Having no idea if anyone would even like it or not. Having no idea if anyone would like it. Having no idea if anyone would like it or even watch it for that matter. As you expose yourself more and more and defeat resistance day after day, it becomes easier and easier. So much so that you cannot believe you ever struggled with it. Be careful though. Resistance will throw everything it's got at you. It will launch its last Hail Mary attack when you are closest to the finish line.